So what is hazing? Why do we want to haze coyotes? And how do you haze a coyote? To start, hazing is basically just scaring an animal. You want these animals, specifically coyotes in this case, to have natural fear of people. We don't want coyotes to associate us with food or our homes with food. We don't want them coming after us or coming up to us or coming up to our pets. Basically, we want coyotes to be afraid of us because this helps prevent any kind of human-animal conflict. So let's talk about how to haze a coyote. I want to preface this by saying if you feel unsafe in the situation, like maybe you have a small pet with you, a small child with you, you suspect that the coyote might be rabid or otherwise ill, don't haze the coyote. It's okay to walk away from a situation if you don't feel comfortable. So for starters, coyotes should naturally be afraid of us. Usually, if you approach a coyote, if you are large, if you need to get bigger, do so. If you are loud and making a lot of noise, a coyote should run away from you. That should be enough if you just approach them in an aggressive manner. If approaching them in an aggressive manner doesn't work, you can escalate things. Getting things like shaker cans, like a can full of pennies or a can full of rocks, a metal can specifically, and shaking that to make noise should scare off a coyote. If you have something like an air horn, or I've even seen people use like little taser guns, just doing the little tasing noise, that can scare off a lot of animals, coyotes included. If you need to throw objects, not at the coyote because you don't want to make the coyote upset or you don't want to injure the coyote, but throw sticks or rocks near the coyote to kind of scare them off. Now, if these methods don't work, personally, I would recommend contacting a wildlife professional because this is a coyote that has no fear of people and is very habituated to people for one reason or another. This coyote might be sick. It even could possibly be rabid, which is a huge threat to us. We don't want to contract rabies. But if you're in a situation where you need this coyote to go, maybe you're out camping or you're out somewhere and this coyote is a threat to you, you can also try things like using pepper spray or bear spray. Ultimately, you don't want to attract coyotes to your home to begin with, so if you have any small animals that include small livestock like chickens or small pets like small dogs, make sure that you keep them secured, especially at nighttime or at dawn and dusk. If you are leaving out any trash, make sure that animals can't get into it. You don't want to leave out any garbage, any pet food, any other animal food, and anything that's going to attract the prey species of coyotes. So if you have a nut tree in your yard and you're attracting squirrels, or I have apple trees that attract squirrels, be mindful that they can also attract their predators such as coyotes. If you have out trash that's attracting mice, coyotes might come in because they want to get the mice. This is also why we can have a very symbiotic relationship with coyotes, like maybe you have an orchard and you don't want the vermin there. Coyotes are a great natural pest control for you, but you have to be mindful that they are still predators. They still do carry diseases, they still do carry parasites, and if they are allowed to habituate to us, they can be a problem. So make sure that you keep them afraid of us because in the end, it keeps everybody safe.